Hello guys, this is Paula. Excuse me, I was in the middle of taking something to drink. Nothing like poor timing, right? I'm going to do a flip through of this Windows book. And there are a few doors in there. It's a brown 8.5 by 5.5 or 5.5 by 8.5. Has this beautiful floral, which really looks like fall. It is fall colors, but it's not fall season, right? All right, so I used one of the journaling cards that I thought looked good with this spine, which has three signatures. It has this old doily in the background, and then it has cardstock, a journaling card. I zipped through the sari silk with a zigzag stitch in brown, and we have our brown little buddy. Our little buddy right here. See him? He's just kind of there, but you'll see him again. Okay, so this book has 132 pages, 3 signatures, a 2-inch spine. Okay, so that makes it lots of fun. That's just the perfect size. It feels good in your hands, and I was so tempted to keep it for myself, but when do I have time to journal? If I want to journal, I can't make journals. If I don't journal, I can make journals. So anyway, it has tea-stained paper in it. Everything is either tea-stained or very much the same color. Look at this, butterflies are pretty in here. Old typewriter, vintage school book, you know, where you take classes. And I'm trying to remember the year, and I'm sorry, I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. And it has cardstock that is in the color scheme. Okay, so this, instead of putting the library pocket here on the front like I usually do, I just put it over on the first piece of cardstock so that it would fit nicely. I made this library pocket, and it's full of little goodies. This is a window that was in the kit also, which I thought was kind of fun. This is a very old, the button at the top here. Can you see that? That was one of my mom's buttons. It's rusted, and I decided to share with the new owner. Okay, and so then we have this little pocket. I've slapped on some doily scraps and this little window. Now up here in the top, I left it where we could have a pocket, which was made out of book text, sari silk again, and it has a little butterfly, and you can journal on the back. Here is the library card itself. It says this book belongs to, and here's just a little, I always like to make a little mini something, and I didn't do anything fancy, but I did make a little paper pad here. So that goes behind this window. Let me pull this back up and put it in the right spot. I had it down in the pocket. Okay. I love in this book that everything just coordinates, and that makes it super nice. I didn't tell you this. I'm going to show you real quick. See the tabs? I did do 5 tabs in here made out of the fabric instead of doing lace. It just wasn't a lacy looking book. So back to where we were, right here. Okay, so we flip on through here, and we have a window. Now you're going to have all different kinds of windows, different flowers, and so forth. So it's going to be fun. There's a lot of journaling space in this book. High school dictionary page, old high school dictionary page. Here's your first tab right here at the top. And right here on the left, we have a side pocket. It has this cute little tag that we just collaged all different kinds of stuff on. Not we, me, I did it. There's not a group of us here. Anyway, and here is one of the little windows that looks like a chicken coop. Now, these are not chickens, but I just thought I would make them yellow and put them there. I ran into those a few days ago, and I'm like, I got to do something with those. So here is some tea stain paper, and I've added a strip of washi right there, and it folds out and gives you a little more journaling space right there. Here is some red and white checkered curtains on a windowsill. More pages to go here. Lots of little birds stamped inside this book. Just have to kind of watch for them. This is some old stationery that you use in a printer stationery. Here is a cute little envelope. We'll bring it up and let you see. And inside this, I did a journaling card with, let me get it the right direction, another little window scene. It looks like there's some stairs right there as well. And then on the back, you can just write down what your dreams are. Because I think of that little set of stairs, I think of setting on that and just thinking. So it could be of your dreams, thinking of your dreams. Okay, so I just put that over the paper and clipped it with the paper clip. And here are more luscious papers. I love the papers in this book. Look at the bird sitting here. It is adorable. I thought that was so cute. In that window, here's some old music sheet. And this time I decided rather than flipping it to the side, that I would just cut it to fit. And that's why some of them are only 5 inches wide. I just felt like it would look better to have all the pages facing the right direction. And yes, this butterfly is not flying up. It's flying upside down, but it's going to these flower beds. Mrs. Holden. Edith Holden's book page. Has some birds on it. Some lined paper. Lots of leaves. Leaves and flowers. That's what you would see outside of a window. Here is the center of a signature. 1. And here we have some pockets. This is a Herbalinda, I believe I'm saying that correct, tag. Has a clip right here. Let's take that off. And it also has a cute little window on it with one of my mom's vintage buttons. And a mama and a baby bird. Look at that flower pot in the window. These are some adorable window cards. And it flips out. It gives you plenty of space to journal. And then you can just clip it back. Let me get my fingers working here. Wrong way. You know, you have to put these on just the right way. And it goes back in this pocket right here. And the little birds are peeking out. Okay, so some more lined paper. Edith Holden. Music sheet that is old. Some more window pages with another sweet bird in the window. And here's one also. He's facing the other direction. This is the flip for this book. It's made out of the fabric from the front of the book, or from the spine. And this is the trim that goes with the fabric. And then here's an old crocheted trim, which I thought was fun. It was in the exact colors. And there you go. Some white paper to journal on underneath. My mouth is dry. I'm going to take a drink. Okay, and here is a tiny little window and a tiny little pocket with a small little tag. I thought that little pocket was so cute I had to use it a couple times. And this is the other side to all the paper that was on the first half of the signature. There's the other side of the window. Here is a little paper bag. See right here? And I've made a pocket and put a Mrs. Cog's image here. And just put a couple little flags right there, facing down. And this is a door right here with some butterflies. And I made a really long journaling card. Yeah, that's long. And oh, my paper, or my fabric is trying to flip up there. It says sunshine. It's a field of sunflowers. And I thought that was perfect for this book. Okay, so then we're going to flip over. There's your second tab. Let's see. Dictionary page. More journaling than you'll ever need. Here's a door that goes with the blue window from the other side of the first signature. Here's the rest of the typing paper, the typing textbook. I was so excited when I found this because I hadn't seen one, probably because I hadn't looked for one since I had been in high school and college. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so see, this is the other half of the front page. This is signature 2 on the right, which it continues with some cool windows. And I did around 7, at least 7 in each signature, some kind of embellishment or pocket or, you know, just anything like that. Here's a belly band. And I made this, I put this little window on here with a little journaling spot on the right. And it has, I made this into a little pocket. So I thought that was cute on the file. And then on the back you can journal. And actually I put imagine. So imagine while you're outside or looking out a window. I try to use words that if you were looking out the window or sitting around a window, it would be fun. Okay, and here's some old music sheet. It's in really good condition, but it is older. And here is some leaves and flowers, which you would see in your yard. Here is a pocket with Artie Mae's, I believe it's Artie Mae's little fruit jar. You know how she always makes those cute little fruit jars. Here's another flip out right here with tea stain paper. I don't do my paper super dark, not always. I do sometimes if it's needed to be that way, but I usually just do it the certain color tone, and then if I need to make it darker, I can. Little notes page. Look how pretty. I love the way she just streamed the paint down. Here is a pocket that I made, and it folded it around. You could actually have stuck it in the signature if you would have liked this pink in the background. And I decided to put a journaling card down here, round this one edge, and attach it just like this. And you can stick your journaling card right there, which is what I did. Cool colors. And then if you pull this out of the pocket, this is I've done a video on this, so you can go back and look for it. It's just a double pocket. It's got journaling cards inside these pockets, made out of folding the book page this way. And then I just made it short, coming to the end, folded that under and stitched straight across, stitched in the middle, and then stitched around. And I loved saying this, love is within. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And I just saw a little white spot I'm going to touch up while we're here. Why not, right? Because I might forget. You never know. Okay, so we're going to put that down in there. Oops, that's the wrong way. I want to put it this way. There, perfect to go with this window. Edith Holden. Old dictionary page. More tab. Another tab here. 2 side pockets with, this is the doily flowers that are sewn together to make the base on the front of the cover. And I did some journaling cards made out of O-Tex, book text. You can set that, you can get a lot of extra private journaling done. Here's another one. And these were collaged as well. There's a lot of collaging in this book. Here is another one of those small little windows with the blue florals or lilac firewood beside the windows. And here is the tag that I made for this out of book page and some flags. I never know what I'm going to do with my tags until I just sit down and just do it. Unless I pre-plan way ahead of time, which I didn't. So here's that beautiful window again. I love that. And here is another envelope clipped on this page. And if you wanted to, you could put one of the window journaling cards on front of it. But I loved it just like it was. I'm opening this out. And here, you have to look to see what's, you know, the up and down of these little journaling cards. And then I text here. It says Journey. So you just take the little words and whatever they mean to you is what you do with them when you journal. Okay, here we go. Another little bird. A lot of journaling pages. This is paper out of an old ledger that's in really good condition. I mean, it's faded and everything, but it's in good condition. And here is, this is actually a, it looks like a door to me. It doesn't look like a window. Cool. Music page. I love this window too. Love, love, love that. I'm always adding to my vintage papers and different things. You'll see some things that look familiar from another book, and that's okay. I made this, and I didn't want to put it in the book because it was bulky. So I put it between a signature. If you choose to put it in the book, that's fine. You could even do it like this and flip it out, however you want. But I put another one of my mom's buttons here, and some of the crocheted looking trim on a tag, flipped it out, put notes here, and this is turned this into a pocket, and you can actually put 2. That's the back of a journaling card. And they're both got journaling space on them. I remember doing that now. And there's, like, you can do 2 or 3 things in this pocket if you want to, but you got to remember it will be bulky. Some butterflies with journaling space. And on the back. Yeah, I thought these little pockets turned out cute. I was liking those little pockets. Okay, so just put them down in there, close it, and on the back you've got the same picture that I just really love, that picture. Okay, and here is the window with the ocean, which I showed you earlier on the back side. This is the 3rd signature, all kinds of goodies. Here's another fabric tab. This typewriter paper has notes that someone took. I like it when they do that. When you find it where someone actually thought and wrote it down. And this is a cool window with a lot of flowers and bushes around it. Look at this one with these. This is cardstock that I had. And I thought, I remembered I had some cardstock that was windows. Couldn't remember what color it was. Got in there and it's peach. And all the colors are the right colors for this book. So that was awesome. Here is a medium-sized tag. It has a window with a flower box at the bottom with shutters. Here's a little tag that I made, covered in music sheet. And then I put a label here, one of Tracy Fox's little label there, and a butterfly, and a journaling space. And here is a flip out. Again, this is the paper that matches that little envelope, and I think it's so cute. Gives you a big journaling space right here too if you want to use it. And more pages. I mean, I think we're going on and on and on. And right here, believe it or not, this is like a courtyard. And you see the brick back here, that's the house. And this is a headboard. Looks like twin size headboards put together. Has a nightstand and it's covered in flowers. Yes, it's very unusual. Edith Holden. Old music sheet. And this is an old dolly that I had that I started cutting up. And I thought it looked like a tulip, or these pink flowers that are in this, sitting on this bench through this window. But I also added a little thing here to make it look like a tulip. I thought that was fun. This is another Herbalinda page. Herbalinda. I think it's Herbalinda. This one is blue, and instead of opening out, it flips. It flips up, and it says thoughts. And this looks like a good place to sit and just have some thoughts, huh? Sorry, silk across there. Thought that was really cute. Perfect for that pocket. Here is a center signature. And another medium window. And if you look, you can see that there's a house in that window, or out that window. Isn't that cool? It's like an old shed-like house, or an old house of some sort. Here is a floral with a journaling spot on the back. Excuse me. I tried to stitch around most everything so that I like everything to stay together, especially when it's old book page. Edith Holden. Here is the other side of that bed. You can kind of see how it comes out here. Another nightstand. It's cool. You need to go to her side. It's Elsie Bell's bookshelf. She has some beautiful digitals, by the way. And I plan on using a lot of them. Here is an Edith Holden envelope that I made. And I added this butterfly so it has texture. Okay. And the butterflies are just flying all different directions around the plants. Here is the back. Let me get here. Okay. Here's the journaling card. Lots of fun. I love making envelopes or tags or anything out of her papers. I just love the way they look. Butterfly clip. It's going to go right here over this. And you know these have to be clipped a certain way. You just have to figure it out. Once you've done it, you'll know. More not Edith Holden. More high school dictionary page. I have a lot of different dictionaries, and I think that is awesome. Look at this. Is that not stunning? Here's the window. Here is a side tuck with some lace. Nothing fancy. Journaling card that I put a piece of a doily on. That's yellows and whites. And just another place to write your thoughts. Here we have another side pocket with a blue building or blue house with yellow window and two yellow fellas here. Front and back of the tag, which has a nice journaling space. Okay. Another typewriter page that has writing on it. It's lots of fun. And this is your back inside cover and the back of your book. So, I'm tying it with some gold, goldish brown is what it is. I ordered brown and it came back with kind of a rusty, you know, you never know for sure exactly what it's going to look like, but the color is never exact to me when I order mine. But it's two strings of sari silk because it's not a real fat sari silk. It's kind of a skinny little sari silk. Can we say sari silk anymore? And I tied the two of them into a knot, and that is how the book is held together if you want to do it that way. Otherwise, you can just, I tried to not make it too big of an alligator mouth, but it has at least seven little embellishments, pockets, whatever you want to call it, inside the book. And that was to keep it from being too large, you know, keeping it from being an alligator. And I'll get all this trim, you know how sari silk does. You cut the trim off, or cut the strings off, and before you know it, you're cutting strings off again, and pretty soon you won't have any sari silk. I'm kidding. You probably wouldn't have it that long. Okay, so this is the Windows Journal. You can go to my Etsy shop in a few hours. Well, actually, by the time this is up, it probably will be in the Etsy shop. So just start checking after that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the process of this book. I will not be making a book anytime soon. Well, I'll try to keep myself under control. But it'll be maybe, if we make one while I'm kind of down, it'll probably be like a traveler's notebook or something like that. Okay, but I have a lot of cool things I want to do. So, thank you guys for being so supportive. And, oh, I forgot to tell you, my daughter, in her show last night, which is Mamma Mia. Sorry, I can't talk. My mouth is dry today. Mamma Mia at the Performing Arts Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. My daughter is playing Donna in the play, which is the part that Meryl Streep played in the movie. So she's the owner of the big hotel, and she's the crazy wild one, which fits my daughter perfect. And anyway, her dad and I and aunt and uncle came with us. We sat there. We had the best seats in the house, and we were just at awe at how wonderful she was doing, and how she her acting was great, and her vocals were great, her dancing was great. They come out in those wild performance outfits they have with the bell bottoms and the shiny, and it was so much fun. And it lasted 2 hours, and I enjoyed every second of it. So if you live in Tulsa or close by, you should go see Mama Mia at the Performing Arts Center. And Ashley is my daughter, and she had, we were just like popping at the seams with proud mama moment. And my granddaughter came up to me, my granddaughter Lucy came up to me during the intermission and grabbed me and hugged me. She was sitting with her dad, and she said to me, "I am so proud of my mom." And I said, "Really?" I was too. And she, you know, because she's a little actress too. And she has done shows at the Performing Arts Center, which is where we bring all of our Broadway shows and so forth to Tulsa. But anyway, she had fun seeing her mom up there. And she says, "I wanted to be up there, Grammy." I said, "I know, but you just aren't quite old enough yet." But it was great. So I know I've been telling you guys about it, so I wanted to give you my thoughts on the performance, which was opening night. She said, "Mom, my throat is a little tired and I'm worried." And I said, "You just go treat your throat with something that they told you to do it with, and you lay down and you rest your body for every minute you have left today." And I said, "And then you go break a leg." So it was a lot of fun, a lot of people there to see her. And it's going on until September 1st on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I believe. But anyway, not like you guys are going to jump on a plane from the UK or from Hong Kong or from wherever you live. But you never know. Maybe you'll be passing through. But she's, a lot of stuff about the show is on my Facebook page. So I will see you guys in the next video. Please keep your thoughts and prayers with me. And I will feel that and appreciate it so much. All right, guys. I'll see you next time, which hopefully isn't more than a week. Bye-bye.